The Vanishing of Willow Creek. This story contains themes of violence and abduction. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to Shadow Tales, where we uncover the darkest mysteries. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Some towns hold secrets so dark they whisper through the trees. In Willow Creek, Oregon, a young woman vanished without a trace. Her name was Sarah Ellison. In October 2023, what began as a routine evening became a nightmare. This is the story of her disappearance and the horrifying truths that emerged. Sarah Ellison was 28, a graphic designer with a vibrant online presence. She lived in a remote cabin, sharing her life with thousands of followers. On October 12th, she posted an Instagram story, a shaky video of her walking her dog Luna on a foggy trail. The caption read, "Evening vibes. Something feels off tonight." The video cut off abruptly. Sarah never posted again. Her friends texted her the next day. No response. By October 14th, her family reported her missing. Police searched her cabin. Her phone, wallet, and keys sat on the kitchen counter. Luna was gone. A single muddy boot print marked the back door. It was too large to be Sarah's. What happened that night? Was Sarah alone in those woods? Or was someone watching her every move? The Willow Creek Sheriff's Department launched a search. Volunteers and K-9 units scoured the forests. The community rallied, but fear spread. Willow Creek had a dark history. Hikers had vanished before, found months later with no cause of death. Locals whispered of a shadow in the woods, a figure that stalked the trails at night. Investigators dug into Sarah's online life. Her last Instagram story showed something strange, a fleeting shadow in the background, barely visible. Internet sleuths on Reddit and TikTok analyzed it. They claimed it was a person standing just off the trail. Police called it a tree, but the possibility lingered. A neighbor, Tom Carver, came forward. He was a reclusive handyman, rarely seen in town. Tom claimed he saw a strange man near Sarah's cabin that night, tall, in a dark hoodie, carrying a hunting knife. But his story changed. He said he'd been mistaken, saw nothing. His shifting words raised suspicion. Was Tom hiding something? Or was he just nervous? The truth was about to turn darker. A week later, volunteers found Luna. Sarah's dog was alive, hiding in a ravine. She was terrified. Clutched in her collar was a scrap of red flannel. It was torn, stained with blood. DNA tests confirmed the blood was Sarah's. The flannel didn't match her clothing. The discovery shook Willow Creek. Police turned to Sarah's ex-boyfriend, Ethan Reed. He was a park ranger with a temper. Ethan had harassed Sarah online after their breakup. His comments were cryptic, like, "You can't hide forever." His alibi was weak. He claimed he was patrolling a distant trail that night. His GPS tracker was off for 2 hours. Ethan grew hostile when questioned. He said Sarah brought this on herself. But there was more. A local podcaster, Mia Torres, began investigating. She uncovered a pattern in Willow Creek. 3 other women had vanished over the past decade, all in their 20s, all near the same trails. None were ever found. Mia's podcast, The Willow Creek Curse, went viral. Tips flooded in. The deeper investigators looked, the more questions arose. Was Sarah's disappearance linked to a serial predator? Or was the answer closer to home? On November 5th, a hiker found a hidden campsite. It was miles from any trail, buried in the forest. Inside a tent were disturbing items: a woman's scarf, a lock of blonde hair matching Sarah's, a notebook filled with sketches of women's faces. Some were crossed out in red ink. The most horrifying find was a Polaroid. It showed Sarah bound and gagged. Her eyes were wide with terror. The photo was time-stamped October 13th, 2023, the day after she vanished. Forensic tests found fingerprints on the notebook. They belonged to Tom Carver. Police raided his property. A locked shed held rope, duct tape, and women's jewelry. One necklace belonged to Sarah. Tom was arrested. He refused to speak, only muttered, "The woods told me to do it." But the case wasn't over. Ethan Reed vanished the day after Tom's arrest. He left a note. It read, "I know what you did." Police suspected Ethan and Tom were connected, or that Ethan knew more than he admitted. The notebook's sketches resembled the other missing women. A larger crime loomed. Was Tom a lone predator, or part of something bigger? Where was Ethan Reed? The answers remain buried in Willow Creek. Today, Sarah's body hasn't been found. Tom Carver awaits trial, charged with kidnapping and suspected murder. Ethan Reed is a fugitive. Sightings have been reported as far as Montana. Mia Torres' podcast keeps pushing for answers. Willow Creek is a ghost town. Residents fear the shadow in the woods is still out there. Sarah's family maintains her Instagram. They post pleas for information. Her last video with that fleeting shadow has millions of views. Each viewer searches the fog for clues. Some stories don't end. They linger, like a chill you can't shake. Sarah Ellison's disappearance is one of them. If you know anything about Sarah or Willow Creek's secrets, come forward. What do you think happened to Sarah? Share your theories in the comments below. Help spread her story by sharing this video. Subscribe to Shadow Tales for more chilling mysteries. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode, because somewhere in the darkness the truth is waiting.